Good morning, good morning, good morning. Another beautiful day. We're in sunshiny San Francisco here, visiting Gary. The sky is blue, and it's another beautiful day for our daily morning ritual to activate and energize and cleanse our body and mind. And I always like to start off with a reading from the I Ching. It's an ancient divination tool and messages from the universe that come to us via the Taoist masters. And they've created a wonderful set of lessons that change from day to day due to whatever it is that we need to hear. So we begin by just roll of the dice, so to speak, but for us it's a little tap of the coins. And I'll tap for you. Beautiful. And we got a message 54. 54. The Marrying Maiden. Kwe Me. Thunder over a lake. So this is a message about relationships. In relationships, desires lead to misfortune. Behave with discipline and balance. Kwe Me is concerned with the guidelines for the proper conduct of relationships, whether they be social, romantic, or work-related. The image here is of thunder roiling the surface of a lake, and it suggests that relationships can be disturbing to our peace of mind unless they are established and governed under proper principles. The nature of relationships is that they lead us into the desire state. We begin to desire another, desire recognition, desire retribution, desire a particular outcome in a given situation. All of these desires lead us away from the equanimity that we aim to maintain as students of the I Ching. The hexagram often comes as a sign that you are in danger of sacrificing your composure in an effort to affect a relationship. When someone does not treat you as you would like, you are faced with a choice as to what to do. While it may be tempting to abandon the relationship in anger or act aggressively to produce a result, neither of these is consistent with proper principles. You are counseled instead to return to inner independence, acceptance, modesty, and gentleness. The greatest influence is always had through inner discipline and balance. Less subtle measures may produce more immediate results, but they are seldom lasting. This hexagram also teaches us that rushing into a relationship, rushing to resolve a relationship, or rushing to escape a relationship are all akin to rushing on ice. Each invites a painful fall. Seeking to establish relationships slowly and on proper principles to allow them to evolve naturally and to resolve disputes with patience and reserve. If your primary relationship, that with the sage, is open and ongoing and devoted, then all other relationships fall into place. And then we have 4 special messages on top of this message. The possibility of having an influence is small. Do not react against the adversity, but retreat into stillness and patience. Good fortune comes to one who accepts a background position. second message. Though outer conditions appear unpromising, a success is possible if you look faithfully for the good in others, yourself, and the situation. A little honking confirmation outside. And then we get another message, special message. A good result comes in its own time. Do not waste yourself trying to hurry it. The greatest gifts come to those who remain composed and patient. And then the last special message. Correct conduct is empty unless our hearts are also devoted. Success is only possible when we abandon our agendas and follow the way of the sage. And then the further guidance of the Wei Wu Wei Ching. It isn't difficult to become one with the way. How hard was it to be a baby? But returning to innocence requires intention. Drop your dark habits, your ideas, your emotions, and allow an opening for virtue and wisdom to return. Do non-doing, and goodness will inform all you do. Do non-doing. I've always wondered what non-doing meant. For me, it means, at least at this moment, is to go into the stillness without a lot of thoughts about what should or should not happen. Instead, let all of that pass and come back into the present moment. Beautiful. Well, let's take that lesson of wisdom and towards relationships and begin our intention setting for the morning as Gary prepares for his meditation. Everybody get comfortable in your seat. If you need a spare blanket, as Gary is getting, get your blanket, get comfortable, and enjoy this morning meditation. In our morning meditation, we're setting our intentions. We're getting into that calm space where we're going deep inside, we're relaxing our mind, we're coming back into the moment. You can choose a bodily sensation that you wish to focus on in your body to help you remain present. That could be the strongest sensation in your body if you want to focus on that. It could be a focus on your third eye. It could be focus on your heart. So choose a place in your body that you'd like to focus on to help you remain present. And come into your intention space. And as I said, move into a present awareness and make that a peak moment of present awareness, not slipping into the future or even into the past at all, just being really present in this moment. Come into compassion for yourself, love for yourself in your heart. Feel that deep appreciation for this day, for another beautiful day we've been gifted by grace. Feel compassion for your family, for your friends, and really for all beings everywhere. We're all doing our best, given all the challenges that are in front of us. Even though it may not seem like that sometimes, just have that compassion for people, knowing what challenges that you experience are challenges that other people experience in their own way. Really come into a visualization of your intention, your 90-day intention, your 1-year intention, your 5-year intention. Visualize it happening right now in extreme detail. And repeat your intention as maybe a mantra, a short repeated phrase, and explore, if you wish, to go into all the detail of what it feels like, your intention already happening right now, because it is. And then let go of all expectation that you crave it or you don't want it, just know that it is happening. Just know that it is happening and just feel that in your heart, in your mind, and enjoy. So we use a insight timer app, which is a nice app if you ever want a meditation app. And it makes some beautiful sounds. So we're going to jump into our meditation and our intention setting meditation. And begin by just sitting upright. See if you can get your body to remain motionless. It's often acting like a small child. Let it slow down and just become present in the current moment. Feel your intention happening right now. You can close your eyes. Take deep breaths. Relax. Focus on the strongest sensation in your body or wherever you want it to focus to remain present. Feel your intention happening right now. See your intention happening right now in your mind's eye in all its beautiful detail. Mm, beautiful, beautiful. Mm, beautiful moments of being completely present without stories in the mind. Such beautiful intentions that we're putting out into the world. Our thoughts are being projected from our heart through our brain, and that energy is being received by all beings, whether they know it or not. Their thoughts become our thoughts. They come from our intention, and our highest intention really coming from the greatest good that we're offering to the world. Beautiful. Let's jump into our energizing, activating breath. This is based on the Wim Hof method, which is based upon the ancient yoga breathing techniques. We do 4 cycles of 40 breaths. The last breath of each of the 40 breath cycles, we go and we exhale completely down to zero, and we hold it at the bottom. We hold it with no oxygen in our lungs for as long as we can. We're going to go for 2 minutes if we can. Let's set our intention to go for 2 minutes. Do whatever you can. If you can hold it for 30 seconds, that's great. If you can hold it for 60 seconds, that's great. If you can hold it for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you can do, just go for what you can do. It's really about bringing in a lot of energy during the breathing, the 40 breaths, bringing in the oxygen, bringing in the chi, the prana that is riding on the breath. This is the 0 point energy that exists between all, even between the quarks and the muons and the tiny little subatomic particles. There is energy in the universe, and that's called 0 point energy, and that exists even in the vastness of the vacuum of space. And so we're bringing that energy in through our conscious intention. And so bring that energy in, have it rejuvenate your body and your mind. Know that you are always, always by grace taken care of. So go into the Wim Hof app if you happen to have it. It's got a retention timer, so you can just keep track of how long you're holding your breath. It's fun if you want to do that. If you don't, just do it as far as you can go. Go beyond the discomfort, go into the extreme discomfort. What we're doing is we're activating and reconnecting the amygdala back to the rest of the brain. The amygdala is the reptilian part of the brain that throws us into fight, flight, or freeze. And this is the part of the brain that has become isolated due to the agitation, the constant agitation that we experience in daily life due to modern life, due to living in cities, living in, driving in cars, moving very fast, things that the body is not used to in it, and all the agitation of the crazy news that we're watching on television and all of that really agitates the mind, and it throws this amygdala into a frozen state, and no new neurons are connected. So what we're doing is we're kind of tensing up that part of the brain and then releasing, and in doing so, it frees up that part of the brain. Even within 4 days, research is showing that people's anxiety and depression is being relieved. It's showing that these deeper parts of the brain can actually be connected, and that deeper connection can create intentionally create very strong immunity to even E. coli being injected into us, as they've demonstrated over and over again. People who do the Wim Hof technique have very strong immunity. You can combine this with cold showers, I recommend starting off with a warm shower and then turning it to cold and seeing if you can withstand the cold for 2 minutes every morning. And just be really present in the cold. If you want, you can have the shower head shoot right on your thyroid. That will boost your thyroid, your lymphatic system, and create a stronger immune system for yourself. And when you're stronger for your family, you're stronger for your friends, you're stronger in your day, and your intention is something that begins to manifest as you're able to be more aware, be more present, and choose your thoughts instead of allowing this amygdala to continue to be frozen. We're freeing that up, and we're able to actually choose. One other aspect of the amygdala is it creates kind of a black or white response to all situations. So we become very reactive with this frozen amygdala. So we're freezing up that amygdala so that we have choice, that we can come back into the present. We can choose from our highest intention and really choose our thoughts instead of letting our thoughts run away all the time. So beautiful. So this breathing technique is 4 cycles of 40 breaths, as I said. We begin with a deep inhale. Begin with me now. And a deep exhale. Exhale all the stale air in your lungs all the way down to 0. Deep inhale. And a breath of fire exhale. We're bringing in that oxygen. We're bringing in that chi. We're activating our system, energizing our body in the morning. Repeat your intention in your mind. Feel it happening right now. Be very present. You might feel tingling all over your body. That's perfect. Feel tingling in your brain. That's perfect. Last 10 breaths of your first round. Of our first round. Last 5 breaths. Deeper breaths in before. Last 3. Get ready with your retention timer. Last 2. Last 1. Exhale completely down to 0 and hold it at the bottom. Hold it for as long as you can. Repeat your intention. Take a deep breath. Hold. Release all the toxins through your breath. Release all the draining thoughts that you don't need anymore. Come back into the present. Beautiful, beautiful, going beyond what is comfortable, even what is very uncomfortable, going into the deeply uncomfortable and knowing that you're okay. That when you take that breath, that you're releasing that tension in your amygdala, you're reconnecting your amygdala to the rest of your brain. Scientific research is showing that this deeper part of the brain, when it gets reconnected, we're again able to use 100% of our brain. Through this agitation of society, of our daily life, we've been thrown into this place where we can only use 10 to 15% of our brain, as they've been believing it's normal. It's actually not normal. It's only due to the agitation of our societal brain state. We're reactivating this deeper part of the brain, and we're bringing in our strongest, most powerful intentions. As we're reconnecting that deeper part of the brain, our most powerful intentions are becoming part of those neurons, and we're creating a more powerful self. This is our true self, the self that is who we are in every moment, coming from our heart with our highest intention. Beautiful. Let's begin our second round of 40 breaths. We begin with a deep inhale. Completely inhale all the way to the top, and exhale all the way to the bottom. Keep exhaling. Powerful inhale, breath of fire out. Feel the energy rising up in your body, rising up through your central channel, crowning out of the top of your head, circling around like a toroid back into the bottom of your perineum. This energy is like a donut of energy that's encircling us. We're building this energy stronger and stronger with each breath. Repeat your intention in your mind. Feel in your body happening right now. Last 10 breaths of the second round. Last 5 breaths. Get your retention timer ready. Repeat your intention as it's happening right now. Last breath, last exhale, all the way down to 0. Hold. Deep inhale. Hold. Beautiful exhale. Release all the toxins in your body. Release all the negative thoughts that you don't need anymore. Come back into the present. Feel the love, joy, and compassion that you feel for yourself, for your family, for your friends, for all beings. Beautiful to be here with you every morning. I so appreciate you taking care of yourself. Appreciate you joining this practice as we reactivate our highest selves in every moment, coming into this moment, out of the agitation of the mind, of this frozen, deeper fight, flight, or freeze part of the brain that is part of who we are. It's in charge of so many deeper aspects of our body, our immune system, our total control over our body through our positive intention. Beautiful. Let's begin our third round of 40 breaths. Dive right back in and start with a deep inhale and deep exhale. All the way to zero. Deep inhale. Breath of fire, exhale. Integrating our body and our mind together, our consciousness, our deepest awareness. Putting our highest awareness back into the driver's seat. Putting our mind and our habits into the passenger seat. Coming from our heart in every moment, directing our thoughts with our highest intentions. Feel the energy in your body and your mind, rejuvenating every cell, turning our cells back to the zero state, the stem cell state. Last 5 breaths. Last 5, 4, 3, last 2 breaths. Get it ready with your retention timer. Deep inhale, deep exhale, all the way to zero. Repeat your intention. Remain in present moment awareness. Deep inhale, hold. Deep exhale, release all the toxins, release all the negative thoughts, the draining thoughts that you don't need anymore. Come back into this moment in your highest intention, repeating your intention, feeling it happen right now, 90 days, 1 year, 5 years. Your life intentions are happening in this moment. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's the third round. The final round is slightly different at the end when we take our final exhale. Take it all the way down to 0. We do as many push-ups as we can at the same time. You can do 5 seconds each repetition. If that is a push-up on your toes, that's great. If it's on your feet, if it's on your knees, if it's pushing against the wall, or just sitting, moving your arms, or even just smiling. It's a perfect way to do this final set of 40. And this is, again, our opportunity to remain in the present in every moment, repeat our intentions coming from our heart, and project those beautiful thoughts out into the thought sphere so everyone can feel them, raise the vibration of not only ourselves, but our families, our friends, everybody on the planet as we come out of the Iron Age and move back into the Golden Age of who we really are, out of the agitation of this mind. Beautiful. So we begin with our deepest inhale and deepest exhale. All the way down to 0. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Feel the gift of every breath. Such gratitude. Feel it in your heart. Feel it in your mind. Last 10 breaths. Move into your push-up position. Three, 2, get ready with your retention timer. Repeat your intention in your body, in your mind. Inhale, exhale completely down to 0. 5-second push-ups. Begin. Deep inhale. Hold. So beautiful. Oh, so thankful for you being here with us this morning, joining, taking care of yourself. Thanks to Gary for allowing us to share this beautiful temple, the sages surrounding us, helping guide us in every moment through these challenging moments that we experience, the stories of the mind. Let them go. Let all draining energies, draining thoughts go. Come back into the present. Come from your heart. Feel the deepest compassion for yourself. You're doing the best that you can in every moment. And know that by grace, beautiful things happen around us at all times. If we can just slow down, become present and aware, our lives are beautiful. And know that your intention is happening right now. Feel it in your heart, feel it in your mind, and have a beautiful day. We'll see you here tomorrow morning. Get back onto a regular schedule early in the morning so that you can join before your workday and activate your body, activate your mind, energize, and set beautiful intentions. Thank you so much for joining. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Blessings and love.